When I was married in Jersey, though, he was Italian. His family, he kept saying, I'm Italian, I'm Italian, I'm Italian. I'm Sicilian, I'm Italian. And he kept saying his family's tradition for Christmas was, well, he'd say no holidays, and he wouldn't want to celebrate holidays, but when I would put up the tree and stuff, he would celebrate the holidays, and I had to buy my own gifts and everything, or if I had to buy myself anything, I had to buy myself stuff. He never really bought me any gifts, but he was an Italian. They ate lasagna every Christmas, and everybody around called him boss, just like right before he left me. Everybody was calling him boss again. And we bought a pool, and we were sitting there, and we were swimming in the little blow-up pool in the backyard, and like we were sitting there, and we were chilling in some loungers and drinking and playing with Coraline in the pool, and that was before he left. And even the neighbors were like, you guys were just getting along in the pool. Why'd he leave? Why'd he leave? The neighbors were dumbfounded. The neighbors were dumbfounded. The neighbors were pissed. It's like they didn't understand because he sat there and told Hannah that we were fighting. We hardly ever fucking fought. And when we fought, it was when he was like punching me, saying, why weren't you sucking my cock, like when we were in New Jersey, when we went up there to visit his dad one time after that surrender. We went up there, and I didn't sleep for like 5 days. I had to take 50 milligrams of melatonin, and 1 milligram of melatonin usually knocks me the fuck out. But I couldn't sleep. I didn't know what the hell that was. I didn't know what it was, and I couldn't sleep. When I got back after Flagstaff, and he told me I could come back, I came back, and he just, I don't know what the hell it was, but people call him boss. People would call him boss. People called him boss, like they did when he was in Jersey. He's the boss. He was the boss. I don't know what the hell that was. He's being a gentleman. He's being a gentleman. He lets the lady make the choices in the relationship. He's being a gentleman. The boss is being a gentleman. He lets the ladies make the choices in the relationship. And I don't know what the hell that was, or if the boss was sitting there and the boss went over to fucking Hannah and all of that stuff. But he would also sit there and he'd yell, "Go Reds! Go Reds! Go Reds!" And he'd be like, "My dad's a Blues. It's an Arsenal fan. Go Reds! Go Blues!" And he'd be like, he was against Arsenal and Manchester. He hated Manchester, and Manchester was up there in New Hampshire and a bunch of other stuff. And he was a Liverpool fan. And I had to be a Liverpool fan. I watched all the Liverpool games with him just because it's like, I don't know exactly what to do on certain aspects, but I didn't know what was going on, or I didn't pay attention to that kind of stuff. I just brushed it off a lot of the times, and then come to find out what it was and what they were doing. And when done after the surrender, they kept saying, "You don't know what I've been doing to you. Just shut up and stay home where you're monitored. You don't know what I've been doing to you." And some guy named Lee DeMann or some shit was messaging me from LA. And I was getting a bunch of messages from LA and a bunch of messages from people wearing beanies saying, "You don't know what I've been doing to you. Just shut up and stay home where you're monitored." And